Oh, and we are live. Doesn't matter. Alright, we are playing Manor Lords. Good, clean fun. Good creative style. Of course. And we got streaming issues. But we're not stepping on anybody's toes today, because no one really covers this. This is a game I paid for. It was not free. You understand? Practice what you preach. Not a lot of people understand what preferred accounts are. It's not a free to play account. So now. Stream seems good. Alrighty. Alright. Yeah. It's going. YouTube's being sluggish. Alright. We can start now. I hope everybody's having a good night.
Can I stay with this drink?
Alright. Now. We are going to build us a medieval style village. anyone that can appreciate medieval times and history and lore. After all, it was a point in history. Good section in the map. I am paused for a moment while I plan everything out. Let's call the village what are we gonna call it? Let's call it Jordan's Bill. There we go. Only thing I can really think of. Alright, now we're going to get at it from this angle. Hopefully I can be picked up fine. Seems it. Keep getting dropped frame rates for some reason. Alright, okay, right now our objective is to... we got to build 5 Burgage plots. These little buddies right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And we're going to press play, and then let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, it is nice.
Don't forget to brace the frame of the door. We don't want it to sag.
Hope everybody's doing great tonight.
Come along, then.
Hope we got our tea,
Start for me and me own.
our whiskey, cigars. We're gonna relax tonight and have us a chit chat.
Masterpiece of carpentry. Solid as a rock, twice as heavy.
Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about myself. No, you don't care to listen. Yeah, how can anyone actually care? But
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
where are we gonna start? Well,
If I have to spend another winter in Albrecht's barn,
I'm not sure if I ever told you this, but when I was 2 years old, I contracted spinal meningitis as a child.
Come on, man. Come
My
along.
temperature rose to 105, what my mom said. And from
Have you
what
marked the
she
joints
explained
for
to me,
already?
the doctors were nearly ready to give up. She couldn't get to me. And in many ways that affected my speech. So occasionally I will stumble on my words.
Hey, you! No slacking off. old ox a hand for the month-old.
I had a whole list of things to talk about now, and everything done went out the door. Like as soon as I get home, all my problems stay gone. When I'm around my family, my wife, my children, I know they're here. Kids are in bed. My son's had his medicine. He takes back with him for his cerebral palsy. It helps his legs relax, so they're not always so tense. You know, my folks tend to play favorites when it comes to grandchildren. I don't know why that is. I'm sure they got their reasons, but at least I know mine's taken care of. Alright, now we got us 1 point. What I'm going to do is, I got to focus on food here early on. Meat and vegetables. I got that one. Okay, now I need to build this right here. This provides me firewood. Build it right here. Connect it to a road. I'm gonna pause it so I don't run out of time. These buildings are important. Any of the guys watching you can relate. Firewood is very important back in this time. So are logs, which is this guy right here. And I can't put it too close to that one, because if I put anything close to this one right here, it runs off the wildlife, and I'm going to be using those guys' meat. So we going to put this guy right about... Let's put that right about there. That's good enough. And we want to connect it. There we go. Now, what else do we need? We need a hunting camp. I know this is going to be important. And we need a forester's hut. This provides... You see this right here? These are wild berries. These are going to come in very handy early on and later on. Alright, we're going to speed everything up. At the same time, I'm going to... Let's build us a well. Put it right here in the center. Kinda. Go over here. Build us a storage hut. Oh, we ain't got enough, okay, we gotta wait for that. Alright, so while that plays, I'm gonna wait for my resources to come up. This game right here is very relaxing, and the best part is, what's so wild about it is it was developed by one person. By one single person. It's just wild. In my opinion. Of course, now after the person launched, they now got a whole team. But the developer wanted to be in full control of the development, which is, well, it paid off. This one right here also provides leather, not just meat. Alright, we'll go ahead and plop out a market, which is going to be important as soon as my granary and storage building is up. That is a market stall. Well, not market. Marketplace. Alright, now, where was I? It's like some people want me to be an angry person. I can't be an angry person. The only way to make me mad is if you come at me personally. Not me personally, but if you come after my children and my wife. Me personally, I could take it all day long. I'm the man of the house. I got to be strong emotionally for all of them. If I'm weak, who are they going to lean on? This game right here is very like, check this out. I'm going to click this button right here. This is one thing I like about it. It even gives your character medieval style higher. Even has simulated combat in it, which if you like medieval history and the battles that happen, this is very unique. People compared it to, what was it, Total War, but better. The best part about it is as this village grows, people start talking to you. Look at that scene. Tell me this ain't relaxing. Who would expect one person to develop all this? The best part is I got to try the free version. Not the free version, but I got to try the like a trial, he was testing it out for everybody. Somebody knows what I'm thinking about. Just if the word can't come to me, but even then, it was like almost like it was ready. Alright, this should be built. Yep, it's built. Put one person in it. Alright, now we need to gather us some food and logs. Let's speed that up a little bit. I know it's fun to wait to watch all this, but we ain't got all night. They let you design your coat of arms. They give you portraits to pick from. They even let you upload your own. Me, that one's close to me, so that's what I pick. Not me exactly, but alright. What I want to do is I want to move this guy right here. But before I do, I have to build another one. Now, what these things are for is your villagers. One villager will come up and grab it, and it will transport heavy things like logs, goods, other stuff to the storehouse or construction site. These things right here are very important. Right here is how you keep an eye on your food and fuel, let you know how many months ahead you got. And the bigger those numbers are, the safer you are. I don't know why I keep getting a frame rate drop. But from what I can tell, everything's fine. I need someone to let me know if I can see this or not. Another cool thing you can do is look how detailed this is. Nothing fancy. Doesn't look like something you'd see in a fantasy. Alright, this one I'm gonna go ahead and move. See right here, there's a lot of structures there you can move. Alright. Should be able to build us a storehouse. Not yet. Waiting on 2 logs.
Pass me the hammer, please.
You guys are legends. Completely. See, the real cool thing about this game is you don't get just one person. So you can see the number represents families. You get one family, and they all work together on the same job. Frame rate keeps dropping. Stream health is poor. Why? Alright, there we go. Now we can build this storehouse. It's generally a good idea to build these close to your market. Need to build another purchase block. This one this will be bigger than your average size, so I'm gonna put it over here. There's a good reason why. So you reduce the number of purchase blocks, and this is going to be a vegetable farm. One way to avoid starvation. No one taught me this. This is something I figured out by myself. I actually give other people the idea.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
New message. Oh. Awesome.
We all know what that means.
And there we go. I like building them this big, because check it out. You get to build an additional house with these, so you get 2 for the price of 1. Alright, we need to build us a saw pit. I want to put them close to the logging camp.
Time to find a good tree and soft ground.
Need one guy right here on the... Wait, what this guy's going to do is... The family is going to gather from the food sources, take it to the granary, and then they sell it at the market stall. Right there, see? This is part of logistics. Help you learn logistics. You don't know. And if you understand logistics, you'd appreciate that. See, there, another stall. And they will supply everybody with food, firewood, and clothes. Everybody needs something relaxing. If I'm not mistaken, this game should be on console. But it was games like this I couldn't play on console, the whole reason I chose to just stay with PC. And I'm very glad I did.
Do I have to carry this alone?
There we go. Now we finally get somebody in the salt pit. And I have a hard time finding it. There we go. When it comes to things like saw pits that use up resources, you want to go to advanced and set how many logs they use. They will use up your entire log. Next thing you know, you'll go to build something and you won't have logs. And it's not fun. Alright, see, early on, I'm gonna make sure to upgrade these. And the snow comes. Does anybody here like watching the snow? I know some people in the colder regions, they get sick and tired of it, but when you live in a place where it's scarce, it's very beautiful to see. Peaceful. Now, there we go. Now we got additional Burgage, additional housing on the way. And as soon as this one's done, I'm going to change this one to a vegetable farm. And you'll see all this turn into fields. And I got a good one. That green means I can grow emmer or wheat. Right here it shows me where I can grow flax and barley and rye. Which means this one right here is going to be my bread basket. See, as you build, you'll see that eventually, but you can expand throughout the whole map, and each area has different resources. And the cool thing about these crowns, it means they're large deposits. Now, if it's something like a clay pit, iron deposit, even salt, when you mine it, if you make sure you get the right things, like this thing right here, you will have to get charcoal burning, and then deep mining. You can turn it to a deep mine and they supply you infinitely. It's not done yet, but this is an early access game. And I think it's worth it. I got to play Medieval Dynasties early access, and it was actually pretty good. Still is. I actually got into Medieval Dynasty while waiting for this one. Alright, this one's done. I'm gonna go here. See right here? Gives you individual things to do now. You can't do these until you upgrade it to a level 2. Early on, you get these. You get vegetable garden, coops, and animal pens, which give you the choice between a pig or a goat. Goat gives 1 meat, 1 leather, while the pigs give 2 meats. But this size right here, better utilized for a vegetable garden.
Don't forget to check the level of the foundation.
Alright, now, right here to upgrade it, it tells us exactly what we need. Right here, you need a level 1 church and clothing. So, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go here to industry, select tannery, and put the tannery right here.
We all know what that means. Summer's coming soon. Soon means
Done. We're going to take one of our families and put them in the tannery. That will eventually take care of the clothes. And we're going to go here,
summer's coming soon.
right here in residence. And here is the church. Put this happy little church right there. And we're going to complete
Carry this alone.
the road. Now I can't build too close to this. If I get right on where the red dot is, it will run off to a different spot.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
There we go. And then we're going to assign one family to
Berries
this.
so plump and juicy.
Now we got a
I wanna eat
mixture.
them by the bushel.
And lo and behold, one. Gotta do 2, so there we go. And might as well do this, because when you upgrade them, they supply you with taxes. Not much at first, but I actually have decent. Plus, you'll see my trade plans.
Who approved this construction plan? A blind man or a fool? Or perhaps a blind fool? Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
And we got us another point. Now, I could do advanced skinning, but I'm not going to. This is my breadbasket. This is where I want to go. Alright, we're too soon to have sheep. Let me go with poultry. It's a good thing I did that, because I'm about to get another point. And we'll take one of these guys. And I'm going to convert him to Bowyer's Workshop. Of course, when you do something like that, it takes the family out, but for good reason. Because now that family is going to do nothing but make bows. We're going to use them for trade. Always keep an eye on your food. And this one right here finally harvests. You won't believe the amount of vegetables I'm going to start getting. Alright. Slow down for a moment and let y'all take it in. Everybody taking that in? Alright, let's see, where were we? Alright, this one's done. I'm going to go to advanced and select bows. And now they're going to make bows. This is going to become really important.
Come on, come along.
Alright, we will speed them up. Alright, we're going to expand a little bit.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
not every Burgage block has to have a backyard like that. See? What does that? That means they can do something additional. As you move on, you want to make sure this number
It's raining.
here
My wife want to get out of bed. Says her head
gets
hurts.
at least
I
up
tell
to
her
10
maybe scream
and
me
keep
all
it
the time,
there.
wouldn't her?
That keeps everything building at a good pace, and goods get delivered.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Come on.
Well,
You all know what that means.
you know what? I'm gonna put the tavern right there. Let's see if I can do that. I'll put the tavern there. Yep, right there. Perfect. I like keeping things in order. They're making bows. See, what I'm going to do is, whenever they get to a good number, putting somebody in the trade right here. It costs money to trade, so I want to have somebody sell it to sell the bows to faraway places, and that will create revenue. We all know how important revenue is. Let's get us another vegetable farm going. We all know how important vegetables are. There again, I'm going to subtract the number of Burgage plots there. Build. See, another reason this is actually pretty awesome is because not just one family are working this, both of them.
Another beam coming up.
And if you're not patient, you can hit fast forward. See there, those level 2s, they do pay you some taxes. Not much, but it does increase. There we go. Now, because I got that, this is my next one right here. Keep breeding. Now right here, something you need to keep an eye out for. Tells you who's got what. So you know everybody's getting what they need. And and what percentage. Often it's because they ain't got to the market yet. Thank you for coming into the chat. How are you doing? Together, it's always better when we're together.
Gave the old ox a hand to the money on the ground. Spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
One thing recently they added that some people would be interested in is they added fishing. But you check that out, how they did the map overlay. Looks like an old ancient map. It's always good to see something thrive. Even if it is just virtual. That's why I'm kind of giving you these pointers. So you see those berries right there? Waiting for those berries. Some people think you don't need them early on. They are what sustains your village. Firewood's good. There's your materials. Yeah, I can go ahead and take one of these guys and we can convert them to making boots. A cobbler's workshop. Early on, you use these for food, but as you continue to get your village bigger and bigger, and you start producing more and more food, you can start using those berries to make dye. Now that that one's done, I'll get to apple farm eventually. But instead of wasting all this material right here, what I'm going to do is never waste your logs. Right here. Something like this, you can get lost for hours. A new addition to the channel soon. As soon as I get the proper equipment, found out I could use my tablet in conjunction with my streaming, and I can employ the cam, and have a webcam. I know what people think about AI, but if it wasn't for ChatGPT, I wouldn't have known how. I just gotta get me a good cord. All the cords I got right now aren't good for charging. Like little ants. Alright, now, right here. Also, never forget that you can change your angle. Sometimes needing everybody. That can help. It's always better when we're together. I might not be a mama's boy, but I do love my mom. She supports me. My dad thinks all this is a joke. He doesn't really care to hear about it. My mom will at least look at the analytics and ask me about it. My dad couldn't survive without my mom. we go. First crops of vegetables coming in. You do it right. And you avoid starvation. Alright, let's see here. Clay. We need to go ahead and get a clay pit going. And our bows are about to a good number. Only good thing, these deposits right here, they're small and they deplete. They've actually fixed the trading mechanics in here. You can actually do pretty good with trading now.
Summer's coming soon. Soon as beating sun.
There's no need to fight. None whatsoever. You might disagree. Nobody's perfect. Apples is a long-term investment. Vegetables are your short-term investments. There we go. You got war bows. Go here, trading. Here, and I got to unlock it. I'm poor. It'll come up. That's why I did the level 2s. And while we wait, I guess a few more level 2s. If you're having problems with distribution, right there. That increases it. There, awesome. Now I can because I did that. Go here. Trade. Right there. What does cost. Export, and I want to set it to 100. In that one Bowery workshop, it's going to make us some money. That's how we get into trading. It's slow at first, but we get there. Oh, pro tip, logging camps is the only place they'll store your logs. And this is how you keep your logging camps busy. Alright, let's build us some more Burgage plots. Like a growing child, you need space. And we're going to overstock a little bit. It's like you're prepping. Don't need that just yet. There. We're starting to generate wealth. Alright, as soon as more residents comes in, I'm going to be ready for that one. Clay tiles are going to come in handy. Alright, let's hit the expand living spaces on those. That right there is 2 Burgage plots for the price of 1. You save space. Actually, you consume less food that way. Can y'all hear that music? It sounds really good. Now, the food and the lowest number is what's going to show up on this. So you might have a good bit of firewood or a good bit of food. If one is lagging, it can affect the whole thing. That's why I crafted that. That's why I built that one. It's already starting to harvest. Alright, I'm going to upgrade these. When you upgrade them, you can have an additional beast of burden. There we go. And we can have an additional each. Of course, you gotta wait until that one delivers. Right here, it shows you your animals. And you get them and how many you got. Ladies, don't forget to go easy on your husband. He's only human. And he's actually a kid at heart. Actually something to celebrate. Keeps you youthful. You know? Just try to remember that you love him. That one Forester is already starting to make an impact. Right there, you see? New trees planted. And pretty soon, right here, will be no longer a bare patch. Now we got some revenue. Let's build us a sheep pen right here, pasture. This is going to be very useful. 70 is a good number at first. Alright, I see that's our trading post, and right here is where we get our livestock from. And you want to start low. Unfortunately, you ain't gotta pay anything to get these. I'm gonna start 5 and 5. That one I want to make sure to have a sheep farm. This is going to be the guy that goes into pasture, gets the sheep, and shears them. That way we got wool, and we'll turn the wool into yarn. And for that one, we are going to need Weaver's Workshop. Right there. We're not ready for that just yet, but we got them there. Alright, here. Add 1. We'll let him collect the clay. When he does, this guy's gonna be working. Alright, let's go right here. We need to build us an administration. We need some stone. Oh boy. Here's what we do. Right here. Fortunately, there's a good bit of it. Right here, here. There we go. Ooh. Anybody here ever played Banished? So the mechanics of this one is very similar to Banished. Only you ain't got as much micromanagement. So if you're doing good at Banished, this one you're going to do great. Slight little different. You eventually get the hang of it. Alright, let's take a walk. In our busy
It's raining like
city.
this, wife looking out of bed. Says her head hurts. I tell her maybe I'm screaming all the time.
over here in the market. Let's see what's in the market. What we got? What's that? Got leather. Let's see, vegetables. Ooh, look at there. Let's see, carrots, berries, cabbage. What's over here? Leather, firewood.
Come one, come
More
all.
carrots,
Feast your
berries, and
eyes on
cabbage.
fine snitch.
No protein. But that's what the sheep farm's for. That and wool. You also run a little faster if you have to. You don't like walking. Me, I don't mind. Now, the last time you saw me do this, it wasn't as busy.
Summer's coming soon.
There's the church. Very basic for now, but it's about to get upgraded. Already got 3 sheep. Let's see here, got 2 lambs and 1 sheep. And now I can go ahead and says he will start collecting. Won't be much, but it'll be something. Like I said, check this out. See, only one person there, but the whole family's working. This game is so relaxing. What kind of tea you got? Chamomile, green tea, Earl Grey. Do you have your nice beer? About some whiskey. A nice cigar. Or do you got scotch? Five sheep. Let's see here. Got 3 sheep, 2 lambs. Now, because I did that, this thing right here, sheep breeding. See, normally without that, you have to keep buying them and killing them. Because of that, they multiply. I'm not patient for that, so I just keep buying them until they start taking off. Get enough of them, and the butchers can't keep up. And that's how you get an overabundant supply of meat. When that is fully going, you'll see this right here. There's not enough digits for this. Yes, over preparing, but it's best safe than sorry. Just trying to look out for my villagers. Nothing like a shortage. That's a good protein. Good source of protein. You know, let's put a sheep pen over here. It'll look pretty.
Why do I have to carry this
There we
alone?
go. That gave us an additional 67. So that gave us pasture space of 146. And now we got 6. Yeah, just remember what it was like without your husband before you met him. Yeah, he's not the knight in shining armor he used to be. But he's had his moments, right? That's how you marry. That's how you marry. You gauge your marriage, right? You had your good times, you had your bad times. It's not about the fights, it's about how you work through them. My wife ain't perfect, but I still love her. And I'm very thankful to have her. She's beautiful. Takes care of me. And even spoils me. But I spoil her too. Yeah, when I met her, and the way she washed her hair more like a man. Barely. I had to take over for her. Me, who's bald, took over for a woman to help her take care of her hair. And she didn't have the upbringing a traditional daughter usually has. She was taken from her mom and dad at an early age. It was a difficult time for her. She's faced abuse and come out on top. And I've even helped her heal her relationship with her mother. And I'm trying to help her with her father too. A daughter needs her daddy. That's her role model for who her husband should be. Good. And no father's perfect. Like no mother's perfect. Children, parents argue, husband and wife argue. But actually, what I found out, something interesting, actually a good thing. It means it shows that communication is happening. Might be getting your wires crossed, but still communication is happening. And there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. None. It's only perfect whenever you accept the person's flaws. Like I said, always better when we're together. I bet husbands can name several things they love about their wives when they think about it. Same thing about wives. They can name several things they love about their husbands and what drove them crazy when they met them. Alright, now we got 5 each. So now we're going to boost that to 10 each. Come up slowly. Alright, now I need to add another ox. There's something interesting I'm going to do, and I got the space for it. When you add workers, it designates them and things get actively way faster. Alright, that one's on the way, so I'm going to go ahead and there we go. Alright, these guys right here. Even if you don't have fertile land, you have no excuse why you can't have at least 3 varieties of food. Look here, something cool. Already chickens in the yard. You say bok bok. They will start supplying eggs. They're already getting apples. I already got 3 varieties of food, and I haven't even begun planting wheat yet. Fire wizard could climb. Alright, we got shoes. Oop, too far. Let's get our stone going. And we'll get our clay tiles going. Got some wool. And start turning that yarn. You know, I think our spouses drive us crazy. Sometimes in a good way. Alright, let's build us another Burgess plot / farm. Bigger, the better. See that right there? That's how you know it's big enough. And let's give him a good little well out here. Right there. I ain't gotta travel far. There's no one over here somewhere. There we go. It's not nice to travel too far for water.
Careful with that beam there.
Just let me know what I gotta do and I'll do it. Let's not be vague about it. I might look scary, but sometimes it's a defense mechanism. I'm actually quite soft beneath.
Poor quality, he said. Impossible.
Yeah, sometimes if you look scary, it scares the people you don't want around away, but it can tend to scare people you do want away. But at the same time, if someone's brave enough, they can push past the veneer, the surface, and see people for who they truly are. Are you that rare person?
This is heavier than
If you ever play this game, what you'll notice is the music changes as your village progresses. Let's see, do we have any clay tiles yet? Got clay. Yep, we do. Now we can upgrade this. We have stone, yes we do. Yes ma'am, we sure do. And we can finally build our manor. Let's put this in a nice, beautiful spot. Put it right there. Line it up. You know what, let's make it go this way.
Get to work!
We're gonna do just that for now. Go. In a short time, this village has come far. I tend to thrive at a high pace. I don't know why. Like me and my wife both we're the same that way. We both thrive at a high pace. You know, most relationships take a while, but mine and hers, when we met, we already knew what we wanted. It wasn't long. Been 6 years together. Best 6 years of my life. And I'm hoping for more. Yes, we had our rocky times. What couple doesn't? But as far as I'm concerned, my marriage is perfect with her. And once I get good and settled in, and everything takes off like I want, like it needs to be, I can relax a little bit. Let's move this guy right here. See, this guy loses too much wood. your firewood will take a hit. And that's not good. It's no bueno. No, my setup ain't perfect, but it's working. Alright. There we go. How we doing on firewood? Doing good. I'd like to see that number go up just a little bit more. We'll add a forester over here. How are we on our sheet? 10 each. Okay, now we'll increase that number to 15 each. Yes, I could wait. As you see, our revenue is going up anyway. I can afford it. Not my real revenue, but that'd be nice. Oh my god, that'd be so nice. It'll come. One day, hopefully. Alright, now. Let's see how we're doing on our... Already got some yarn. I think now we can start focusing on take that out, get that out of the way. Let's see here. Okay. We'll go here. Hammer fertility. We'll have over here hammer. We can also do flax right there. And do hammer over here. And we'll do barley right. Oh, we can't go right there. Whew. That guy's not gonna make it easy. There we go. Do barley down there. Also do some barley right there. Let's see here. Flax, barley, hammer. Okay. So over here is gonna be our flax and our barley. And over here is our hammer. So what I want to do is I want to build a farmhouse. Okay. And while that builds, we are going to stay within that green.
Gave the old ox a handsome month-old rat. It's better get my
Where's my other mallet?
Got a happy little farm over here. Happy little field. Keep them little. Get too big. And it doesn't matter if it's straight or not. It makes it look unique. Nothing's perfect. It's what you get out of it. Alright, there's our flax. Field. And we'll put our barley. Right here, let's put a space between it so we know it's what it is. Yeah, this is a part of the process. Part the system. See, back then, ale was more than just simply getting drunk. Often you couldn't drink the water. It'd make you sick. Although they didn't know exactly what was making them sick. They just knew for some reason they were getting sick. And ale pretty much kept them from getting sick. Only thing they knew. They didn't know anything about microbiology like we know today. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to have some farmers for there, that field, and farmers for this one. I'll make sure the plowing and the harvesting and the sowing gets done efficiently. And now, we're going to have Amber. We have Amber right here. That's big enough, right? Put Amber right there. Go in a little closer if you have to. If you want to make it square, make it square. If not, it's no big deal. Make it look unique. Almost like build a thumbnail. Right there should be good enough. Now we can have bread. And now another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. Rotate crops. Rotate crops. That's where they, for one season, they'll give the field a break and helps the fertility come up. It's going to be important. If you keep it going the whole time, it depletes faster. Pausing it because, see, it's May. By next season, they'll all be planting, so I'm not going to put them all in there immediately. I won't go to this one. There we go. Pretty flowers. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, let's not do that one first. It's nice to have that, but what's practical right now? More practical right now is this one. Need wheat first, so we can have our bread. Give us this day our daily bread. Alright, that's awesome. Now we'll put the 4 here. There we go. Buying consoles gets expensive after a while. It doesn't take how long before the next one comes out. Buying a gaming PC, you're done, one and done for a while. And plus you can upgrade it. You can't exactly upgrade it to Xbox or PlayStation.
We all know what that means.
I actually heard Xbox done making consoles for a while. That's not gonna be good. That's true. Look at there, we got 12 eggs. Now look, notice that odd number? If you look, I have not increased this number. But they're starting to multiply. The lambs get older, turn into sheep. The sheep have lambs. Always a method to my madness.
Berries, berries, bursting with
Still.
flavour, fit for a king.
I want to keep going. We need to build some more Burgage plots. Because we gonna run out of some room a little bit. Kinda don't like the way they set this one up. I mean, the map is the same, but where they put the resources is completely random. So you gotta work with what you got. You're gonna turn these into chicken coops as well. The best thing about this is those tiers that I showed you, the first tier right here. First tier right here. They'll still do other jobs. It's like their second job or their side hustle, if you will. More or less these right here, that it takes workers out of the workforce, because then they're contributing, but they're both contributing in their own way. Everything is essential in its own way. There we go. To adjust my back pillow. Helps me sit up. Now that one's good and cleared. We'll leave that there just for the storage. But whenever that one gets built, I'm just going to subtract this worker and put one there. Yes, needing all these workers can be draining, but in the end, it'll be worth it. There we go. Now, eggs are coming. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. There we go. Now, here, barley. 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 No, wrong button. Nope, not that one. Follow. Barley. Sorry, I don't mean to be talking so quiet, trying not to disturb my kid. It's getting late. There we go. As soon as these things are full of workers, I'll start having malt and ale. It's part of the upgrade process. Our talons are going up here, aren't they? Alright. Keep our finally. Or did we get a good number? Already got us some linen. Nice. Ain't nothing like linen sheets when it's hot. Alright, this guy right here is depleted. Can just distract, take away the worker, and get rid of the truck. Here's something I'm going to do to make sure this continues. Roof tiles can be important after a while, but they're not that important. Alright, take a look where we're at, what we got done so far. Started out with 5 families. We now got 36 working and 15 pulling laborers. Regular laborers. See right there. Families without assignments will work on construction, including guiding an ox and transport. That's what helps all this flow nice and easy. That's why I said make sure you have at least 10. Don't take away more. Don't take away so many that you don't have enough. Here we go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. We'll see what we choose to do next. If you like this video, give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.